we will fight it our way.
Frankly, it does, because it takes two. And if you had your way, the Americans would cut their relationship with Pakistan. It's quite clear. And that would involve billions of dollars of aid at a time when Pakistan, goodness knows, has every reason to need that aid.
Pakistan has lost $70 billion, the people of Pakistan, in this war. This was published by our own. This current government has published in the economic survey. Total aid is $220 billion. This aid is destroying us. Look, I would tell the Americans that what do they want from Pakistan? There should be no terrorism from our soil. That's all they should want. We'll do it our way. If I am perceived as a puppet of the Americans, it takes away my credibility and ability to fight terrorism. Because of me, there will be more people picking up guns. Look, puppets create terrorists. They create radicals. If it was a sovereign government, we would deal it with our own way. But the Americans, surely, would they not want a Pakistan government which would ensure no terrorism from our soil? Would they not want that?
Imran Khan, we have to end there. Thank you for being on Hard Talk.
Thank you.
In Pakistan since 70 and never missed any tax return. So this is such a blatant allegation.
Is it? Well, in that case, let's be very open and transparent with each other. I've interviewed many government officials and ministers around the world over many years, and they always say, oh, I'm not responsible for any corruption at all, and I believe in transparency.
I do.
You do?
Oh,
so
yes,
how many properties do you and your family own?
It's all declared in my tax returns.
Well, just give me the answer, because I don't know. How many properties do you and your family own?
I have my main residence in Pakistan, which has been taken over by by this regime. So I haven't got too many properties. But
how many properties do you and your family own?
My net worth is what has been reported.
How many properties do you and your family own?
One.
One
sole residence.
You and your family own
Yes,
one property.
my sole residence.
So all of these stories in the Pakistani press about multiple properties owned by your family inside Pakistan, property interests overseas, including in Dubai, wherever, and we're sitting in London. We're sitting in London. You own nothing in London?
No.
Your family, not just you, your family.
No, not at all.
Own nothing?
No, because
and Dubai?
The government.
Dubai?
My sons have just one villa, which is owned by them. They're in business for the last 17 years.
So when I asked you how many properties you and your family own, and you said one, that wasn't strictly true.
No, it is strictly true, because they're adult, they're married, they're 17 years, they're in business, so they're independent of me.
You know very well that when the NAB looked at your assets, they were looking at you and your family.
I have no issue. I have no issue. My family, everything is accounted for. That's exactly, you see.
If all of this is so clear-cut, you only own one property in the entire world, your tax records have been kept and given to the authorities over the last 20 years, if everything is so crystal clear, why do you not go to Pakistan and make this case in a court of law?
Well, the court of law, my lawyers were there. I'm here for medical treatment. I have a cervical issue.
You've been here for what, best part of 3 years on this medical issue?
Almost, yes, I am.
Are you still really suffering?
Yes, I am.
And you couldn't possibly get back to Pakistan?
Well, let's see what's happening in Pakistan. Where are the human rights? What's happening in NAB custody, where people have dozens of people have been killed, virtually.
But sorry, you're saying that people being investigated by the NAB, the National Accountability Bureau, have been killed?
In the NAB custody, many people have died, yes.